Okay. Um, so when did you first come to Peak Performance?
I believe it was somewhere right, like the week after the equinox, because you guys were
Mm-hmm.
at the equinox party, and I came in with some problems that I've been having with my knee and with my left backside of my neck, and well, I came to see if you could help me out.
Okay. And how long had you been having that pain?
As far as the neck went, and tightness in the neck, probably at least a year, because toward the end of my college career, I was hunched over a desk like all day, all hours of the day. And as far as the knee went, probably about 4 to 6 months, something like that. And it got especially worse in the month or two leading up to when you guys came into Equinox.
Okay. And then have you tried anything else in the past? Doctors, medication, surgery, or anything like that before you came in?
You know, I didn't really try anything in the way of other doctors or in pain medication because I've tried like Tylenol is kind of it's a bad diet to go on with running. It doesn't hold up. You eventually get too hurt.
Right, right.
And so no, not really. I tried to put my own sort of training together that would mitigate the problems, but I was getting worse.
Okay. Um, and let's see here. Had you thought about chiropractic in the past, or did you have any feelings about that before you came in here?
You know, I had my initial thought when I came in here was on the physical therapy side, and then when I heard about the way that you integrate the two, it sounded really appealing because what I wanted was something where you went through and you took all my metrics and took some x-rays, figured out where we're actually at and then developed a program to fix it. So chiropractic was kind of a secondary coming into it.
Okay. And did you have any skepticism or reservations about chiropractic prior to coming in here?
I think I might have had a little, just in terms of the fact that that it's something that you have to keep coming back to like week after week for the adjustments. And so it wasn't my skepticism as much as talking, you talk to some people and they say like chiropractic is some kind of witch doctor thing. And I mean, I don't even really, I don't know where they're coming from, but my skepticism was in the fact that it would be so many visits.
Got it. Okay. And what results have you had since becoming a patient at Peak Performance?
Well, I've had some really good results. The first one, most noticeable, was in my neck, the continuing improvement with being able to rotate left and right. And it hasn't really been as consistent until the last few weeks, where it just seems like almost all the time it's in good shape. I'm not feeling the tightness, I'm not feeling the pain when I rotate, to check a blind spot.
Right.
And then with running, my times have come down a little bit. I'm going a little faster and it's a little bit easier, and I've been running a little bit less because I didn't want to interfere with the program here, but I feel stronger and in line with my running, and my neck's comfortable, so
That's
two
great.
big pluses, yeah.
That's awesome. Did you see any added benefits or improvements that you didn't expect that you've experienced?
Yeah, I think the one to that effect is the change in habits, that now I've got some really good specific tools to help me when I'm getting into my training with running, that if I see certain injuries, I know I have a better idea what's causing them, and so I know some exercises to continually have. And so kind of that concept that I've got that independence again, because I know what to do and how to change my habits is something that feels pretty good right now, We'll see. I'll probably run myself into another injury, but...
Don't say that. Well, that's great. Good, good. And how do you feel that your future will be better with your improved health?
How do I feel it'll be better? Well, heck, it might save my life in being able to check a blind spot the right way. I mean, not to be like so drastic about it, but that's possible. And I think that when I think about my health, I'll think about things that might not be so drastic and permanent, like surgery, or that I would come do this kind of physical therapy, chiropractic, and that could give me a lot better health down the road because I won't be cutting myself up.
Yeah, that's great. And what would you recommend peak performance to others?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Now, in my case, I came from the standpoint of having some training issues, having some neck rotation issues. So I came kind of after I saw the pain. But I think it'd be really interesting to come in from off the street when you don't have any pain and kind of see like, well, what kind of things might I be predisposed to,
Sure.
to sort of correct along the way.
Yeah. Okay, great. Anything else that you wanted to add or say about Care Here experience, anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. The one of the greatest parts about this whole program almost wasn't even that I got the benefits out of it, but that out of improved knee health and neck health, but that the whole staff here is so kind and like they get to know you and you guys keep the schedule together, and it was just always a pleasure to come here, so it made the treatment that much easier, to follow through on a regular basis.
Sure. That's awesome. Great. Well, thank you.